Okay, so when you want to draw out your brows, like as you can tell, mine are really faint and light, so it's kind of not hard, but it's a bit tricky trying to like fill them out and not overdo it, or line them out or shape it out and not overdo it. So if your brow doesn't have a shape, like mine will soon get to that stage, because the last time I cleaned it up was like last year, I think December, but it's starting to grow out, so it's not as defined as it was, which would have been just easy. I'll just outline it and like fill it in, and that's it. But it's losing the shape a little bit, which is kind of good for me to demonstrate correctly, like shaping and all. So yeah, we're gonna do that. So I have my mirror here, that's why I'm looking this way right now, and this my shit is trying to disgrace somebody. So for the brows, what you want to do, I'm gonna zoom in. What you want to do is brush your brows up. So you want to brush your brows up, and what I just did was kind of just level out the top. And you want to do this so you know the type of shape you're gonna have up top, or how your brow hair falls. So once you've done that, you want to take your pencil and you want to start from like the center and start drawing. Just follow the hairs at the bottom. So follow the hairs at the bottom lightly. So there's that. And then I'm just gonna do very faintly up front. Well, that wasn't really faint, but you try doing it faintly. Even if it doesn't turn out faintly or faint, that's fine, we'll blend it out. So you've done the bottom. I know it's looking kind of weird right now. And also, if your natural brows are kind of like straight, if you like the straight look, that's fine. If you don't, you can curve it a little bit at the tail end. Just draw it down a little. And for brows, you want to start here, the center of your eyes, or the inner part of your eyes. You want to make sure your arch is at like the center of your eyes a little bit, right here. Or they say like you put your pencil here, you start here, you turn it out, you start here. You see where my arch is right there, which is kind of the center of my eye. But we all have different eye shapes, so here, and then you do it one more time, third one, and the outer part of your eyes, and that's that, the tail. Alright, so now we've done the bottom. Let me do the side, the bottom also. And you always want to like take a step back, look at what you're doing, make sure they're matching. Now the top. You want to follow that line also, and draw a line on top. And then you connect it here at the tail. I don't really put much product like right here in front because I want that fade-in effect. Okay, so far so good, I think. So now I'm just gonna fill it in. I'm gonna concentrate more on towards the end than the front. And you wanna do light hair-like strokes. So I'm just kind of flicking the pencil on my brows. Flick, flick, flick. Since my natural brows are light, I'm not gonna go too heavy on it, because then they're gonna look super dark and unnatural, and I don't want that look for myself. And there's that. So we filled it in, left the front parts, and now I'm just gonna brush through to blend out the product. I'm gonna start with the top, so the products from the end don't add to the ones in front. So I'm gonna start here, blend from the bottom up, and then just blend out the products for the rest of the brows. Try to be careful not to like blend it above the lines you've created, because that was the main purpose of creating the lines. Create borders so you know where to start and where to end, and the shape of the brow you're going for. And if you see that something might look off, you can go back in and fill it in or brush it out lightly also. You don't want to overbrush or anything. Alright, so now that we filled it in and shaped it out, we are going to clean it up. And to clean up, I use a concealer. Of recent, I've been using the e.l.f. 16-hour Camo Concealer. You need a brush. I like using this angled brush from Eco Tools. So it's double-ended, a little like a C-shaped end, and then the angled end. You can also use a flat, which I don't have with me right now, a flat top concealer brush, which is just like straight flat and not angled. So this is what I mean by angled. Yeah. This is also a concealer brush, but for me it's too thick. Well, I think it's too thick. That's why I don't really use it unless I wash this other one and it hasn't dried yet. So yeah, I just like going into the brush, take a little, wipe it off if you took too much, and then I'm gonna start at the center. I'm gonna start here. I like lifting my brows a little bit so I know where exactly I'm putting the concealer. And to clean up, you just have to carve around what you've drawn. Just cleaning up around what you've drawn. And then to the front and connect it. So you might not really tell I used it, but you might see it also, and it's because I used like a flesh toned concealer or shade. If you wanted something brighter, you can get a brighter concealer, but I like more of the natural finish, or natural shade rather. And I used the second part to just clean it up or blend it out. And be careful, you want to blend downwards first so you don't put the product into the brows. And that's it. You can also like apply eyebrow gel just to make sure the hairs stay in place as you've brushed them too. I don't always do that, but you can if you want to. And this is the NYX brow mascara. You can use this alone or as I said earlier. That's it for the brows. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. If you liked it, if you have any ideas, if you have your own tips and tricks of how you do your brows, comment them in the section below. Let us help each other in this 2020 to look beautiful and pink. You know what I mean. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you really enjoyed it and you learned one or two more tricks to add to your arsenal. But yeah, next video is going to be on the foundation, concealer, and what you need for that. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in my next video by God's grace.